What's up, YouTube? This is Chris with the Mod We Trust 360, and as most of you may know, you've seen this video before if you've been a subscriber for a while. If not, this will be a new video for you guys. But I was hacked, and all my videos were deleted. And instead of uploading my older video that I had, I kind of went over, watched it, and it wasn't as detailed as I wanted it to be, because as I progressed in gaining subscribers, I made my tutorials more detailed to actually gain more of a fan base behind my channel. So today I'm going to show you guys on how to create a modded World at War ISO disk. Now this is going to allow you to host all your modded World at War Nazi zombie lobbies that you want. This also includes 10th lobbies, 11th prestige lobbies, and D rank lobbies. So all these files should be in the description. I actually organized this in the tutorial because the first time I recorded this it was 19 minutes. And I just had to find a way to cut down on time, so I have this folder here. So in the description you're going to find these three programs, which is WX360, ABGX360, and IMGBURN. These files are needed to actually create your disk. Once you have those downloaded, you're also going to need to download the 7-part ISO. Now this 7-part ISO, yes, you do need all 7 parts. Part 1 through 6 must be 1,048,576 kilobytes each. If not, you're going to have to re-download that file itself. Part 7 should be around 276,000 kilobytes. If not, you're going to need to re-download that as well. So go ahead and create a new folder called World at War ISO, and I'm going to go ahead and delete this out because this was actually from my first tutorial. I'm going to empty my recycle bin out. And we're going to right click on part 1. Now you're also going to need WinRAR downloaded for this, so you can actually extract all the files to this folder. So go ahead and click extract files, and go ahead and choose where you want to extract this to. Now I'm going to extract this to the World at War ISO file that we created. Now this can be created on your desktop, this can be created in a different folder. It doesn't matter, just make sure you know where it is so you can actually direct yourself to it using WinRAR. So I'm going to go ahead and go to my desktop, go to the ISO TUT folder, which I have created over here, go into the ISO folder, and World at War ISO, there is our actual folder that we created. So I'm going to click OK, and this is going to start the extraction process. Now what this is going to do is going to extract part 1 through 7, and it's going to create 2 files. The first file is going to be your disk image file, which is the actual game, which is your ISO file. And the second file is going to be just the disk, like the disk image. Now this file should be around 1 kilobyte, and what this does, it redirects IMGBURN, which is a program we're going to use later on, to the actual file that it needs to write. So after this is done, I'm going to go ahead and come back after this is completed, and I'm going to show you guys what to do from there. Okay guys, welcome back to this tutorial. As you can see, we've got about 45 seconds left, so I'm going to go ahead and run this in the background, and then I want to actually show you guys. As you can see, it is running in the background. You can do that as well. I'm going to go ahead and open up our first program that we need, which is ABGX360, kind of show you guys what you need to do inside of this program itself. So just go ahead and go over to the Autofix tab, go to Adjust SSV Angle 359, and set this to level 3. Now once you have all that completed, just wait for your actual file to finish extracting. As you see, it's 92% done. Should only be about 30 seconds left. And basically, I'm going to explain to you what we're going to do. We're actually going to click this folder here. We're going to open up the disk image file that is extracted from the 7-part ISO. So as I was speaking of before, you're going to have 2 files, the disk image file and I think it's the image file or the disk image, I'm not sure. It's something like that. But it's only 1 kilobyte. So as you can see, this is completed. Almost. It's got 99% done, 2 seconds, so yeah, it's virtually completed. So go ahead and click up here on the folder, and now we're going to open the file that we just extracted. So this is going to be under our ISO TUT folder, wherever it's actually located for you. So I'm going to redirect back to my desktop, and I'm going to scroll down and go to ISO TUT, ISO, World at War ISO, and as you can see, we have our disk image file here. So go ahead and click on it and click open. Now once you have this, just go ahead and move this over to the side a little bit and click launch. Now what this is going to do is actually going to stealth patch your disk so you're not detected online. So this is actually really good if you want to play your online lobbies. So I'm going to go ahead and pause the video once more, and once this is almost completed, I'm going to come back and teach you guys what to do next. Okay guys, welcome back. As you can see, we are on 99%, so this is almost completed. As you can see, it says all CRCs are matched, verification was successful. So you can either close this out with this up here or press any key to exit. So once that's actually exited out, just go ahead and exit out ABGX. You're actually done with that for the moment. So the next program we're going to need is WX360. So just go ahead and open up WX360, and this is actually going to show us what the ISO contains, and it's actually going to allow us to replace those files with the modo files that you've downloaded. So go ahead and click this little folder, and we're going to open up the ISO file that we just extracted earlier in this tutorial. So go to your desktop or wherever you downloaded this at, and go ahead and grab the ISO out of the World of War ISO folder. So go ahead and click open, and as you can see, once this completely loads, you're going to have all these files. These are the files that are actually located inside your ISO. So we're going to scroll down until codepostgfx.ff, which is located here, is at the top of this viewing screen. That way we can get all the files that we need in one viewing screen, so it's easier for you to navigate. So just go ahead and right click on your codepostgfx.ff and extract this file to your desktop. You're going to need to do this also for the common FF and the default XEX. So just make sure that you go ahead and extract all these to your desktop as I do. Now when you're actually putting these files back onto your ISO, what you're going to need to do is you're going to make sure you have to put these in the exact order I do. So it's kind of like in the exact order that we extracted them, you're going to have to do that as well. So just right click on your code post once everything is extracted and click replace file. Now we're going to go into our ISO tut folder, go to files, and you should have this mod menu files. If you haven't already extracted it, go ahead and do that, and you should have this files folder. Double click on it and click code_post_gfx and click open, and this is going to actually replace the code post file. So on the common FF, we're going to right click on it as well, click replace file, and just replace this with the common, which is inside the files folder as well. Once both of these are replaced, go ahead and replace the default XEX with the one that you extracted. So this should be located on your desktop. So go ahead and click open, and it's going to go ahead and overwrite that as well. So go ahead and close this out. We're actually done with it. And you're going to need to actually run the ISO now that it's modded through ABGX once again. Just follow the steps we did earlier in this tutorial to actually accomplish that. I'm not going to go ahead and redo that again. So as soon as you do that, again, you stealth patch it in ABGX, go ahead and open up IMGBURN. Once IMGBURN is open, you should see this main interface here. It'll say write image files to disk and some other options, and have your log down below. Before we do anything with the program, we're going to have to go to Tools and Settings. Once you go into Settings, go over to the Right tab and copy these settings down. If you need to, view this video in full screen and copy these settings down because these are very important. So if you need to, go ahead and do that right now. Okay guys, now that you have all of those settings copied, go ahead and click Write Image Files to Disk. Once you're here in the main interface of IMGBURN, go ahead and click this folder to actually open up your image file. Now this image file is the one that's 1 kilobyte. It doesn't really matter about the icon located here. It can be a WinRAR archive file icon. It can be really anything. So just go ahead and click on it. It's the 1 kilobyte download, so make sure you are getting that one, and click Open. Now this, as I said earlier in the tutorial, will redirect this program to actually write the ISO to your disk. So before we actually go ahead and click write file to disk, we're going to need to change our write speed to 2.4x and copies to 1. Now this is going to allow us to actually burn it to our disk at 2.4x so our Xbox can read it. Also for the destination, if you have more than one DVD drive, you need to select the one that has the dual layer. Just go ahead and do that as well. So I don't have really a disk handy, so I can't show you guys how to actually do this, but once you insert your disk, it should say that your device is becoming ready here in the status strip, and it'll tell you that it is ready, and this should highlight. If it doesn't highlight, more than likely you don't either have a dual layer disk or dual layer burner. You can also buy these dual layer burners off of Amazon.com. I'll actually have a link below, should have one of those. You just plug it in via USB, and you should be ready to go. So yeah, just complete running through, just go ahead and click write image file to disk, and once that's complete, just go ahead and hot swap it. If you don't know how to hot swap, view a different video, or view my video. I don't know if I'm going to actually upload a video on how to hot swap, but if I do, just make sure you check that out after this. So yeah guys, please favorite, like, comment, subscribe, do all that stuff, because I need to get my channel back up on the map and get all my subscribers back. Just get everything back up and running with my channel. So hope you enjoy this. Again, please like, comment, and subscribe, and favorite, and I will talk to you guys in my next tutorial.